guys, it's Melanie, and I have gotten a lot of requests to do a current fragrance collection video, and so I'm kind of tacking this on to the end of my 2015 makeup collection series. If you've missed any of those videos, they will be listed down below in the description box for you. I'm going to try really hard not to play with my hair during this video because I'm having one of those hair days where you're just like, you know, you just want to like put it all back in a ponytail, except I don't have enough for a ponytail, so I just get stuck with this. So I will try not to touch my hair. I know that's annoying to people in videos. So these are all of my current perfumes. I don't have a ton, and I'm working really hard. I have been for quite some time, actually, been working really hard to get through a lot of my collection here, because perfume is one of those things that doesn't tend to last forever. And so I just have started wearing even my most expensive perfumes on a daily basis. I feel like every day is kind of a special occasion, and honestly, a lot of times when I wear perfume, I just feel like my outlook is just a little bit more positive. Like it just kind of lifts my spirits a little bit. So that may be a little hokey to some of you, but it works for me, so I'm going with it. And why else buy perfume if you're not going to buy it to wear it? If you're just saving it for special occasions, like, you're letting it go to waste eventually. So because perfume does turn. I've actually just recently had to throw one of my perfumes away because it just did not smell right anymore. It basically just turned into like rubbing alcohol, and it was such a bummer because it's a perfume that's discontinued and I can't get it anymore. So, and I threw way more than half of it away. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first perfume I'm going to mention is the YSL Parisienne. This is the one that I've been wearing the most frequently for the last week and a half. I really enjoy this scent because it's a really beautiful floral, like powdery rose-based scent. It's really lovely. It's very sophisticated. It's a great daytime fragrance. And I love the bottle. One of the things that I really like about perfume are the containers that the product comes in. I just feel like perfume bottles are definitely collector items, and if I ever do go through this, and eventually I will definitely be keeping this bottle and put it on display somewhere. So very pretty fragrance, and one that I could see myself repurchasing for years and years to come. Here I have Michael Kors, and this is just the original Michael Kors. This is a gardenia floral scent, and it's really lovely. It's a very, this is more of a nighttime fragrance for me because it's kind of heavy. It's a very like sexy, like just fancy lady smell. I'm probably going to say fancy lady about a lot of these fragrances, but this one in particular is just very, it's strong. The gardenia really comes through in this, and it just is beautiful and seductive, and I do love the bottle as well. It's very kind of modern and pretty. It does have like the little V sort of cut out here. I like this bottle a lot, and I like the fragrance a lot. This is Stella by Stella McCartney. Stella is actually my daughter's name. Funny story, she was partly named after this perfume because this is my all-time favorite perfume. My husband's one of his favorite beers is Stella Artois, and I just like the name Stella to start with, so we went with it. So this is another rose-based scent. I never really saw myself as somebody who liked rose-based perfumes, but the more that I smell them, and as long as they're well done, I definitely appreciate that floral note. It's very pretty, very sophisticated. This is a daytime or a nighttime scent. It has a slight muskiness to it that is just really, really lovely. If you are ever at Sephora or like a Macy's or Nordstrom's, you really do need to check this scent out. It is stunning, and I love the bottle as well. And I cannot get enough of this one. This is, again, another one that I will always have in my collection. This is Amazing Grace by Philosophy. This is a beautiful scent. This is daytime, soft, powdery. It definitely has some floral notes to it. Nothing too specific. Like, you can't pick out the rose. You can't pick out, like, gardenia. Like, it's just a very soft, very pretty, great everyday scent. I adore this. I really like all of the Philosophy scents, but I would say this one and Falling in Love, which is actually what I wore on my wedding day, are probably my two favorites. I haven't repurchased Falling in Love, but I want to because I miss it. It's just as lovely as this one, but I highly recommend Amazing Grace. This is Calvin Klein Euphoria. Again, another really unique, beautiful perfume bottle. A lot of times I pick perfume based on the scent, but also the container that it comes in. I'm into, like, the aesthetics of products as well. I'm kind of a sucker for packaging, but this is a very heavy, very musky floral. This is very heavy. This is definitely a nighttime perfume. It's really quite beautiful, but you have to like a strong perfume to go for this one. It's definitely worth sniffing out. They do have lighter versions of it. They have like a Euphoria Blossom that's a little bit lighter. And I think there's actually like one or two others in this Calvin Klein Euphoria line as well. So definitely worth checking out. This is the original. As soon as this one came out, I sniffed it out at Sephora and just fell madly in love with it. It's really, really lovely, but really heavy. Okay, let's talk about, this is expensive, and I love it. This is Miss Dior Cherie. This is when it was still Miss Dior Cherie. So this is not the newer one. There is something about this that I can't explain. It's a floral. It's very heavy. It's very like fancy lady. This is a perfume that I will always have in my collection. I cherish this one because my husband gave this to me as a gift. I had mentioned to him a long time ago that I really like this fragrance, and for Christmas one year he just went out and bought it. And so it means a lot that he actually remembered me telling him that I enjoyed this. And it's one that I use so sparingly. Like, I've had it for a long time, and you really only need like half a spritz of this because it will linger. Like, this is one of the longer lasting perfumes that I have. It's just so lovely. The bottom has like a frosted like houndstooth design to it. The cap has a little bow. It's beautiful. And again, another one that I would totally keep and display like in a little like cabinet when I finish it. It's just really, really pretty. I also happen to have a little like purse sized of the YSL Parisienne. I gotta put this in my purse because it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna touch it, but these little ends just keep wanting to go whoosh. They're like wings. I don't know where they want to fly off to, but it's annoying. Okay, DKNY Red Delicious. I also like the regular DKNY Delicious, So Delicious, I believe it's called, the green one. And there's a couple of other ones from this particular line as well. But this Red Delicious is just, it's fruity, it's pretty, it's fun, it's a great daytime fragrance. I believe it's a perfect summer fragrance. My goal this summer is to really try to work my way through the majority of this one. It's really, really nice. It's, like I said, definitely a daytime scent. I don't know that they actually make this one anymore. When I have tried to find it at Sephora or at other department stores, I haven't been able to find it. So I don't know if it's now discontinued from the line, but if you hear barking, by the way, that's my dog downstairs. I think the mailman just came. So, but this is just really, really nice. But I do need to work my way through it because I've already had it for a few years. And it's another really strong one. And so like half a spritz is like almost too much. So lovely, but strong. I do have this really small eau de parfum in the Wild Madagascar Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. I've worked my way through half of this. This was a free sample that I got actually. And this is really nice. This is one that I can actually mix with some of the other perfumes that I have. It's not very long lasting. Any of the Bath & Body Works perfumes fade pretty quickly, but this was free, so I have it and I am using it. This is Sadness because I love this fragrance, and I actually, I have it in some body mists as well. This is a body mist I'm working my way through, and then I think I have 2 more backups of this body mist as well, but this is my last bottle of this perfume. It's Victoria's Secret Cashmere Vanilla Jasmine. It is now discontinued, but it is the loveliest vanilla jasmine. Just beautiful, soft, musky, a slightly floral, but mostly just like musky. I really like heavier, muskier type scents. I know they're not for everybody, but I love those like oriental notes in perfumes, and this just, it's so light and so pretty. This is a perfume that I would totally wear on like a date night. Like if we were going to like a super fancy restaurant and I wanted something soft and pretty, this would be the perfume that I wore for that. Okay, this one I'm kind of embarrassed about. This is the one perfume bottle that I did not choose on aesthetics because I think it's pretty gaudy. But I love this fragrance. This is the Original M by Mariah Carey. I know. But this is another one of those really heavy, musky, oriental type fragrances. It is so nice. Ugh, I love this. This is not a fragrance that I think a lot of people would necessarily go gaga over, but you have to like this type of like heavier, muskier fragrance. But I love it. I think it's beautiful. I would totally repurchase this again. I don't like the bottle. I know someone out there is going to be like, that bottle is beautiful. Great. I don't know. The butterfly on the top, I think, is what kind of throws it off for me. Like, just this, not bad, but adding this just kind of ruins it for me, but whatever. I love the fragrance, and that's really what's important. And I've actually gone through a significant amount of this as of late. I've pulled it out quite frequently during the fall and the winter time right now. So really nice fragrance, but definitely heavy. More evening, but I've been wearing it during daytime. It's much more evening appropriate, I would say. Okay, this is kind of gaudy too, but this is like gaudy fun. This is Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture. This is a perfume that I swear, like every summer, I wear this what seems like a lot, but I've barely put a dent in this because it's so strong. This will linger for days. Like if you spray this like on a shirt and you don't wash it because you wear that shirt once or twice because it's like, you know, you have to dry clean it, you will smell this perfume on that shirt like the next time that you wear it. It is just crazy. It's so fruity, so summery, so fun. I cannot tell you what the notes are in this. All I can say is the next time that you are at Sephora, you need to sniff this out because it is just the definition of a fun summertime perfume. The bottle is incredibly heavy, substantial. I would totally keep this and display it as well. Anything Juicy Couture is kind of over the top. I would say all of their fragrances are really over the top, but this one especially is like, it's fun, it's pretty, it's very girly, very feminine, very floral, just, it's easy to overdo it with this one, so be careful. And then I have 2 more. Well, here, let me do this one first. Okay, so this is the Sexy Little Things Ooh La La from Victoria's Secret. I had a larger version of this, and that is what I had to let go of already because it turned, and I'm afraid to smell this. See, this one went bad too. I can still smell a little bit of like the original fragrance. It was a very powdery, slightly floral. Oh, it sucks that this went bad. It literally, all I get from this now for the most part is like a rubbing alcohol type scent with a little bit of the original fragrance sort of lingering in there. But I have had this for an insanely long time, and luckily I think I did get it on like a semi-annual clearance, so I never paid full price for this, but I just really liked the fragrance so much. So I don't know that I'm going to get rid of this quite yet. I don't think I can actually wear it. I think it would smell like crap if I put it on my skin, but there's still that slight hint of it, and it's discontinued, like I said, so it just makes me really sad that I let both of them go to waste. I mean, folks, this is what happens when you don't use your products. They just sit around and eventually they go stale. Okay, this is Pink Sugar by Aquilina. I think this kind of smells like a stripper. For some reason, when I smell Victoria's Secret Heavenly and this, I think this is what a stripper would wear. I'm nothing against strippers, but I just think that they would smell like either one of those two fragrances. I don't know where I got that from. But this is a very sweet scent. It smells like pink cotton candy sugar. Like, that is the only way to explain it. The second that you pick this up, like, you will smell it and go, yeah, pink cotton candy sugar. Like, that is what it smells like. When I wear this, I always have guys asking me what I'm wearing. They love it. If you are a single girl and you are looking to attract dudes, you should buy this and just douse yourself in it, because I can guarantee you that guys will come up to you and be like, what are you wearing? Really, it smells so good. It does just smell like cotton candy and sugar. It almost smells like the fair without of like the greasy sense, like when you're standing by the cotton candy machine. Like, it's cotton candy in a bottle. So anyway, those are my current perfumes in my collection. If you're wondering how I store them, I have a box and a box top. By the way, I also have a sample here from Dolce & Gabbana. The one. But basically, I stick everything in here and then put it in my Alex 9 drawer. I feel the best place to store your perfume is in a dark, dry place. So not like in the sun. I think that deteriorates your perfume a little bit faster. So I prefer to keep mine in a box, hidden away. If you put it in a closet or a desk or something, I think that's the best place for perfume. But eventually, you should know that perfume does go bad. And when it turns, it really turns. And it will smell nothing like its former glory. So I think that's worth noting. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or if you share any of my favorites here. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.